Our next film is all about something whose success rate was slightly higher than our recent Eurovision placings.
But as Marty Jobson's been finding out, this invention is a little bit up and down.
Since skyscrapers began dominating the world's skylines, we've been taking the lift. You press a button and wait. Choose your floor and wait. Most lifts are pretty much the same, but there is a lift where you never have to wait. The Arts Tower in Sheffield is Britain's tallest university building. Inside is the world's longest Paternoster lift. It's a passenger lift with no doors, no buttons, and no stopping. So how does it work? It's a cyclic lift that continuously rotates, with each cabin suspended like the seats on a Ferris wheel. As it moves up, the lift shaft is locked into side rails, then detaches as it goes over the top, swinging free until it locks into the rails in the down shaft. It's safe to travel over the top or round the bottom, but shake it too hard and you can stall the lift and get stuck. And much like train spotting, the Paternoster's unique engineering has its devotees. Graham Bartlett lays claim to being the biggest Paternoster fan in Britain. So where does the name Paternoster come from?
It's the first two words of the Lord's Prayer in Latin, which is what people say when they're holding a rosary, which are arranged in a loop, similar to the cabins on a Paternoster. They're a little piece of history, that's why I like them.
Today, Graham has come to Sheffield to ride this Paternoster for the first time.
Right, you go on first, go on. But it's okay, it's not dangerous.
Yeah,
don't worry, you can stay on.
Calm
Just
down,
calm
dear.
You want to just go round.
I just want to stay on it.
And
Yeah.
round, don't you?
Invented by London company J.E. Hall in the 1880s, the Paternoster didn't really take off in Britain until the 1960s. Elaine Harwood from English Heritage explains why.
Well, it's the great era for motorways, the great new buildings, escalators, more bigger, faster lifts, and it's all part of that new dynamism for speed and mobility in buildings. And universities were the real cutting edge of design in the 1960s.
Architects experimented installing Paternoster lifts, and students eagerly adopted them. The sudden surge in the popularity of Paternosters was abruptly halted when the 1974 Health and Safety Act prevented any new ones being built. Concerns about accidents and disability access meant many of the remaining Paternosters were shut down and stripped out. But despite this, Sheffield University decided this one should be saved, adding emergency stop buttons and laser sensors to prevent accidents.
There's actually 140 ways of stopping this lift, but only one way to start it.
So what sort of things do the students get up to on this lift?
Well, often students ride it over the top and pretend to come down the other side as if they've been upside down, but that's to be discouraged.
So if we put the Paternoster to the test with the regular lifts, who would win?
I think it's neck and neck. I hope the Paternoster wins.
We shall see.
To test which lift is quickest, we've gathered 100 Sheffield students to travel from the bottom to the top.
3, 2, 1, go! Okay, get off!
50 will ride the conventional lift, and 50 on the Paternoster, with engineer Brian being the 50th passenger. The Paternoster delivers a constant stream of passengers every 13 seconds.
Off we go.
Meanwhile, only 10 have made it to the top so far in the conventional lift, with the remainder languishing at the bottom.
Have we won? Oh, but have we ever?
The Paternoster lift got its 50 students to the 18th floor in 9 minutes and 20 seconds. In the same time, the conventional lift only managed to transport 10 people to the top. So the Paternoster isn't simply a relic of the 60s, but still a practical way of moving people about.
The Paternoster has got to be the world's strangest passenger lift. A simple design, yet one that requires a leap of faith by those that use it. I, for one, though, have found using the Paternoster an uplifting experience.